See this? See this? You know what's missing from mine? A big fish. This is gonna be fun. If it's anything like the owl, this might take some time. A lot of time. And he's not even a boss. I have to do something like this most likely with every boss. This is probably the worst part, the part that I'm fearing the most when making this entire game. Okay, so technically I did finish him. I've been working like crazy. I can't believe I got this guy done so fast. Um, so he's really laggy though. And like similar with the owl, which the owl is just not as noticeable, this guy is noticeable. It's bad. So I found a new way. As you can see by this over here, I've finally learned about block models. I didn't really understand it. I don't even think I knew about it until like a few days ago. And I'm basically recreating this guy with a block. One or two blocks. The one that I'm using currently is a magenta glazed terracotta. And yeah, there's a few things that are problematic with this. Which, one of them I actually figured out a solution, which was that when it's on the head of an armor stand, it's smaller of a model, which means I would have to use more blocks to recreate that guy. But it turns out if you put it in the armor stand's hand, although it offsets it a little bit this way, it's still the same scaling. So that's a solution for that problem at least. But the other problem is that you can only rotate things 45 to either 0, 45, or 22.5. So it's kind of impossible to get certain angles that I'm doing, so I'm just going to have to do it like this, where it's like, oops, where it's like actual pixel type looking blocks, and you can see I'm already working on it right now, but yeah, I don't know how that'll work with his face. I don't want to know yet, because I'm afraid it's going to just mess up everything, but we'll see. So here we have before, and here we have after. Okay, so the shading is a little weird, but once we put it into armor stand form, it'll look normal for the most part. I really hope. This one looks better than that one at the very least. So yeah, I don't know why this side's darker, but I think he looks better than that one with as long as the shading's normal. Let me just try something. Yeah, well, now that side's weird. I don't know. Okay, it'll be fine. I'm 10% sure. I just want to be done with this guy, so that's him. And thankfully, since he is able to be put into an armor stand, we can still have the really slow moving animation, which is really what I wanted the most to be still in this. And for him to look decently well, but that was just like a kind of hope that it looks okay, which I think it turned out pretty good. Okay, so I've been working a little bit. We got the new guy in here, just 2 armor stands being used to create him, which is really nice. Everything is a lot better. There's still a little bit of highness in the number here. I still don't quite know what it means, but it's like when there's a lot of armor stands and then the data pack's on, the data pack is testing for entities. Sometimes it's testing for like every single armor stand. So that's why sometimes having a lot of armor stands is a lot. But anyways, that's the best it's going to be for the time being until I figure out some better stuff. But other than that, we've gotten the Zora's domain pretty much finished. Let me just show one more thing in Zora's domain that I might not have shown because I forgot, which is the Zoras. This is what's making it so, like, laggy, I guess. Not really laggy, just late in reacting with certain things, like throwing blocks. It's because there's such a big area that it's testing for if the player is in before showing the Zora, and then you can talk to him. So there might be a better way to do that, but for now I'm just doing it like this, just to make sure it at least works. And yeah, Now on to Zora's Fountain. So Zora's Fountain. Before, it used to have the ice stuff, like when you're in the adult phase, but I've managed to revert it back to when you're a child Link, and you can switch between them. Let me get that set up real quick so that I don't lose any progress that I've been currently making. Alright, so the only thing we have to do to change between the two is to type adult, or give the tag adult to the player. It takes a little bit, but it does actually go really smoothly with things. There's a few things like that won't be a problem because the Jabu-Jabu's mouth is already going to be open by the time you're adult Link, so it's better at switching between those two than when it's closed. So yeah, it automatically opens when you do it like this, and there's still a few things that I need to fix, such as the eyeball moving, but yeah, that's where I'm currently at, is just working on the final parts of Jabu-Jabu and then working on the dungeon. So that time, the little extra wasn't there because his mouth was actually open. But yeah, it goes pretty fast, so that's nice. It's still a little freaky. He's got two eyes, but they do blink. When I finish it correctly, it'll blink normally, so that'll be pretty cool. And yeah, I think it's just blinking, doing the cutscene where he opens his mouth, and these flowers, which for some reason aren't good at cloning, so I'm going to have to manually fill them. Alright, everything pretty much up to Jabu-Jabu is finished. So let's just kind of check out some things. So we got the letter already. We go up. Oh, this letter! So we can talk to King Zora. He'll give us an empty bottle. And then this. Oops, I forgot to turn on my music. Yep. This will also be a test because I don't think I can get copyrighted for that sound effect. But we'll see. I really wanted to use it. Yep. And there you go. Next up is Jabu-Jabu. I already have a fish ready for us. And we should theoretically have the tag. We have Fix Zora and... No, we do not. Okay. That'll be one thing I'll have to fix. But other than that, it should be fine. Alright. So we got the fish. And nothing happens when we go up to it, but when we drop it down, then this happens. So he opens up his mouth. And... he sucks in the fish. And then he sucks up us. And now we're in the dungeon. Whoa. Okay, that shouldn't be happening. Just like in the dungeon. Yeah. But yeah, as you could tell, this place is not finished yet. There are command blocks everywhere. Oh my god, I need to turn that off. I don't know how to. There we go. Okay. But yeah, there's a lot of command block stuff, and I need to make it so that you can use Ruto, kind of like with the bombs, I guess, where you pick them up. I think I can show that real quick. But yeah, Ruto will basically be like bombs, where you can pick them up and throw them, except they don't explode. So yeah, that is what is coming up next. But for now, that's all that there is for now. See you guys when Jabu-Jabu's finished, I guess.